Hi, I'm Glenn Smith. I'm a Java programmer from Canberra, Australia. And over the next 21 days, I want to put out a challenge to you to join me to learn Angular 2. Now, a lot of Java programmers are a bit funny about the whole JavaScript thing. I know it's a whole entire ecosystem, but Angular 2 is different. Angular 2 is much friendlier for Java developers. It uses a strongly typed language called TypeScript, which transpiles to JavaScript, so you never have to do a lot of the low-level icky dynamic stuff. A lot of the familiar paradigms you're used to when developing Java applications, things like annotations, dependency injection, component-oriented development, even turnkey packaging. These kinds of things are built into Angular 2. If you're a Java developer, you are absolutely going to love Angular 2. It uses a component-oriented style of development, quite similar to JSF. Okay, I know a lot of people don't like JSF. It uses annotations for all the metadata programming stuff. It has a built-in build system, so you don't have to worry about all that kind of side of things, which is pretty icky in JavaScript land. It has a strongly typed language, includes TypeScript, which transpiles to JavaScript. It has fantastic tooling, including stuff from IntelliJ. And most of all, it's becoming super duper popular with a huge vendor backing and a wide variety of third-party components. So join me for 21 days of hustle, where we are going to cover all of the basics of Angular 2. We're going to look at components, we're going to look at services, we're going to look at unit testing, we're going to look at HTTP and RESTful type application, back-end stuff. We're going to look at unit testing and mocking. We're going to look at material design, all of the kinds of stuff that turns up when you start to write Angular 2 apps. We're going to cover off in tiny little bite-sized chunks of just a few minutes a day. So this course doesn't do all of the work for you in learning Angular 2. It really is just a bit of a shot in the arm to get you going and looking at some of these technologies and give you some kind of community where a bunch of other people are also doing this with you, so we can share ideas and give feedback on what's working, what's not working, and cool discoveries that we find. So if you're keen, commit. 21 days of learning Angular 2. So subscribe to the channel below, and then each day you'll get a fresh piece of content looking at some aspect of Angular 2 development. And over the course of 21 days, I'm going to give you basically what's in the outline of the show notes of this particular post. You're going to see the sort of 21 topics that we're going to try and cram into this, and we may or may not get them all in that order, but that's certainly the plan, and we are going to hustle because work will work when nothing else will work. So come and hang out, it's going to be fun.